Good morning, everyone. My name is Carol Dortwright, and I am a senior team member at the Citizens Campaign. It's my pleasure to serve as the MC for this great event on this morning. If there are any more media representatives, please hold those questions for the end of this press conference. And to those who are with us on Facebook, social media, please place questions that you might have in the comments. The School of Public Affairs and Administration, SPAA, at Rutgers University, Newark, and the Citizens Campaign today, we are announcing the establishment of a partnership designed to train students and members of the community in no-blame, pragmatic, problem-solving skills and provide opportunities for them to put their training, listen to this, to put their training to use as citizen leaders working to better communities and our nation. Our speakers today will provide a brief summary of what this partnership involves. I'd like to introduce first Dr. Charles E. Minifield. He's the Dean of the School of Public Affairs and Administration. He's going to talk briefly about the goals of the Citizen Leadership Center and how it fits into the mission of the university. Thank you.
Thank you. Today, the School of Public Affairs and Administration here at Rutgers University, Newark, and the Citizens Campaign are happy to announce our partnership to advance citizen leadership in the greater Newark area and beyond. The Citizens Campaign has created a very unique model for solving public policy issues, and it fits quite nicely within our model, our public administration model. This partnership is designed to train students and members of the community in no-blame, problem-solving, pragmatic skills and providing opportunities for them to put their training to use as citizens leaders working to better their communities and our country. Unfortunately, our chancellor was not able to attend this event today. However, she did send some remarks. She says, our partnership with the Citizen Campaign will make an impact on multiple levels. As our faculty and staff gain new tools to help our students grow as citizens, our students in turn will become even more empowered change makers who are even better prepared to collaborate on no-blame public problem solving across their many diverse communities. That ripple effect will be felt not just across our campus, but across our region and across the state. So what exactly does the Citizen Campaign Partnership look like with Rutgers University, Newark? There are essentially three key components. The first one is leadership and no-blame problem solving. And this is incorporated into our undergraduate courses. Both as a standalone course and as a course component, training in leadership and no-blame problem solving will be incorporated into undergraduate courses here at Rutgers University, Newark. The curriculum introduces students to the power levers of local government, a proven problem-solving method developed successfully by practitioners in local and state governments. The second component is leadership and no-blame problem-solving training added to continuing education courses here at Rutgers. To provide the broader community with the opportunities to learn how to become effective leaders and improve their own hometowns and the nation, the School of Public Affairs and Administration will support a free, non-credit bearing certificate in leadership and no-blame problem solving as a continuing education course. The last part of the partnership is the hosting site for the Newark Civic Trust. That will be done here in our school. Rutgers SPAA will serve as the host, and the trust is essentially 24 civic leaders who come together in monthly no-blame problem-solving sessions. Their goal is to search the nation to identify successful solutions to better Newark. trustees will come together at least once a year, and they pledge their support and service to work to leave the city a better place than they found it. As you can see, the partnership is quite robust, and we are excited to work with Harry and his team as we move the needle. As an urban serving institution and also as an anchor serving institution, we're always looking for opportunities to assist the citizens as well as the students at our university. This venture certainly works towards that goal. Harry.
Thank you, Dr. Minifield. We are quite excited also about this partnership. I bring to you now the founder of the Citizens Campaign. This is his brainchild, and it is my pleasure to be working with him. And according to Harry, Rutgers Newark is one of the national pioneers, as it will serve as a leadership training base for Newark, and it's an important part of the Newark Civic Center. Harry Posing.
Thank you, Carol. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. And if you can't tell from my hat, I love Rutgers. I want to express my sincere thanks to Rutgers, first to its chancellor, Nancy Cantor, one of the founders of the Anchor Institution movement, which promises to offer all of the resources of the university to the community at large. And her mission, therefore, and our mission to make sure that every resident of the city of Newark is empowered is absolutely in sync. I want to also recognize Dean Minifield. He's the man who made it all happen. He's a can-do guy. Don't ask him to do anything unless you expect to get it done, because he pulled every aspect of this together and made sure we have a leadership training base for citizens here at Rutgers Newark. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Jane Sharp. One of the hardest things sometimes is tech these days, and she got our online video course up and running on Rutgers' continuing ed platform, so every Newark resident would have the opportunity to take this free course, get their certificate in leadership and no-blame problem solving, and work together with the city to make a better future for Newark. I want to thank the mayor and Andrea Mason. You know, when Mayor Baraka ran, he promised that if he were elected, everyone in Newark would be mayor. And we believe that these leadership training tools offered by Rutgers Newark at the leadership training base will give the ability for residents to implement that promise, to learn what it is to be a problem solver and to be a mayor. And last but not least, I want to thank the civic trustees of Newark. You're the pioneers who for years toiled without recognition to make sure that we had a leadership training base so that every resident could share in the powers that we've learned about beyond the ballot. Newark is a model for the nation. A couple of years ago, the mayor joined us along with Roger Leone and Nancy Cantor to declare Newark the civic city. And it truly has become a model for the nation. And today's establishment of a leadership training base at the School of Public Affairs and Administration here in Newark is the exclamation point on that commitment. And I want to just make everyone aware that the word model isn't just rhetoric. There are already 10 major cities that are establishing leadership training bases based on the Rutgers model. In Miami, in Philadelphia, in Houston, Chicago, Seattle, San Jose, I could go on. If you sense what I'm saying, a movement is afoot. A movement to heal this country by citizens coming together, leaving their partisanship and the ideological strife at the door, coming together under a no-blame banner and focusing on practical solutions. Today, hope is alive, and that's because of Rutgers Newark and the School of Public Affairs and Administration. Thank you.
Hope really is alive, and you can tell that Harry is excited about being here today in this joint venture. We all are, and we're looking forward to this great partnership. Harry mentioned Jane. Jane Sharp comes to the microphone now, and She is a part of this administration, this school, SPAA, and her title is Director of New Jersey's Certified Public Managers Program. Why don't you come and tell us how this partnership is going to fit with your area of expertise?
Thank you, Carol, for that warm welcome. And as Harry mentioned, I have been working with the team from the Citizen School since last April to craft a version of the No Blame Leadership and No Blame Problem Solving Certificate, which is specific to New Jersey and modeled for Rutgers University. This certificate follows up and really enhances our mission as a school to educate students about public administration and promotes our core value of engaged public service. The Leadership No Blame Problem Solving Certificate, designed by the Citizens Campaign, is a series of 10 mini lectures, which include videos and written text based on the book written by Harry on citizen power. In the middle of the curriculum, you can download the book for future reference so that you have lots of resources at hand. The course is fully online, self-paced, and free. It takes about 10 hours to complete. I finished the course last night and am really excited to get my certificate, which is underneath the podium. You can see what it looks like, and I'm probably one of the initial graduates from the Rutgers program. SPAA faculty will use this certificate in some of their courses. As an anchor university in Newark, our Office of Public Engagement, led by Sharon Stroya, will focus on promoting the certificate through our many community partners. Since the certificate is available on the Rutgers Continuing Education website, the general public can also participate. As a public administration professional who works in the field of continuing education, I can tell you that the Leadership No Blame Problem Solving Certificate is practical, pragmatic, and positive. You should check it out. I'll read you the website. It is spaa.newark.rutgers.edu/leadership and No Blame Problem Solving Certificate. You can also look for it under SPAA's website under academics and certificates. So I hope that you will join me as a certificate graduate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jane. We certainly do look forward to this. And as she was mentioning, she completed the course last night, and I do hope everyone under the sound of my voice, and you're shaking your head like you've taken it as well. We want you to, everyone, to please take the course. We say take the course and share the power. You got it. I'd like to bring to the microphone at this time one who is from this great city, who is one of those individuals that's been working a long time, making certain that this city is better. We're so happy to have her on our team. She's the chief facilitator of the Civic Trust. The third component that Dr. Minifield mentioned of this great partnership is about the Civic Trust. Trustee leaders, they have a special relationship, as Michelle Curry does, with their city. They have a passion and commitment to making their city stronger. Her role of the trust, she's going to talk about that right now, and how the Citizen Leadership Center, our base, is working with the Civic Trust. Come on, Michelle, help me out. Take this mic.
Thank you, Carol.
My pleasure.
I am, yes, a native of the city of Newark. I am also a graduate of Rutgers University, Newark. To say I am proud to be part of this partnership, this collaboration, to move this city forward is an understatement. As a member of the Newark Civic Trust for the past 6 years, I have worked diligently with members of this community who are committed and passionate about leaving a larger footprint, moving their communities forward, and making a difference in the places where they live, work, and play. I am proud to say that this collaboration with Rutgers University Newark SPAA, as well as the City of Newark, and the Citizens Campaign will allow us to create a home for civic engagement, civic empowerment, and to allow this community to use their voice to make their lives better, to make this city better, to make this state and this country better. So I am more than enthused to work with Diane Hill, Dr. Hill. She will be leading this charge through her course, Building Communities, starting in January. She has been diligent and committed to this process over the course of this year. And I again thank Dean Minifield for allowing me the opportunity to work with your wonderful team, Sharon, Ginger, Yvette, as well as Dr. Hill. So, and Jane, sorry, Jane. So I look forward to this city becoming the model of civic cities across the country. Newark is the first civic city in a nation, as it's a first in many, many things. And I am sure that most of us who are here in Newark, that have been born here, live here, and play here, can write a long list of firsts that Newark and Newarkers participated in. So, as a member of the Civic Trust, we will be meeting here. They are people just like me and you who are committed to making their communities better. Some of the things that we have been able to put into play is actually the Civic City. That's a huge, huge win, not just for the people who live here in Newark, not just for this administration or this college, this university. It's a big win for this country because it shows the importance of civic engagement and civic empowerment and the need for us to move forward in that, especially in the society that we're in today that is slightly fractured democratically. The Civic Trust will meet here monthly. Right now, we're working on economic issues as well as educational issues. We are working right now to address students that have IEPs and helping them get into careers in technology and healthcare and administration so that they too can contribute to the communities that they live, work, and play in. So I look forward to participating with this university that I so proudly graduated from. Yeah, it was a while ago. And to put my energy into a community that constantly gives back. And finally, Harry, thank you for giving me the opportunity to become the citizen leader that I've always dreamed I could be. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Michelle is, as she said, from the city of Newark, right here. I'm going to bring to the microphone someone else who is from this city. She represents Mayor Roz Baraka, and she is the senior manager of the Newark People's Assembly. She's going to talk about the importance of empowering Newarkers. I think I said that right, Newarkers, and how the citizen leadership base will help bring that about. Andrea Mason is who I'm referring to. Please come take the mic. I love those boots.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Great to see everyone.
You have to hold that mic really close.
Sure, great to see everyone. So I do actually have a statement coming specifically from Mayor Baraka, but I did prepare some things myself. So good morning, Rutgers faculty, staff, community members, guests, and for me, more important, the students, because we are all students. And let me remind everybody that students are always learning, hopefully seeking growth, and we are in this area because we are interested or are already leaders. So in 2016, Mayor Baraka created a division of the mayor's office called Newark People's Assembly, to which I am entrusted to serve as senior manager. The office is all about civic engagement, bridging the gap between the community and administration, specifically the communication gap. Mayor Baraka was adamant about wanting to offer a forum for residents and community members to share their thoughts and concerns in order for the decisions to be made based on the wants and needs of the people. He created and allows this office to serve as that liaison. Another primary role of Newark People's Assembly is to host and moderate all community meetings coming from the administration. This started with meetings about Newark's water, then the water updates, and now even this evening, I'm hosting a meeting on the upcoming municipal cannabis legislation. So the reason why I'm here is to talk about the Citizen Leadership Academy. So when I met Harry and the Newark Civic Trust team about 5 years ago, it was really like deja vu. I felt that we were a match made in heaven. It appeared that we were on the same accord, working for the same common goal, but just in a different way. I figured that we would work in tandem and support each other in every endeavor. The Citizens Campaign would formally train individuals to become civic leaders. And through my email blast, many meeting options, and my constant community engagement, I would encourage participation. I believe the goal is being accomplished every day. So I'm excited to know that Rutgers Newark offers a free online course that will assist residents in becoming community leaders. This will be a catalyst for a generation of engaged citizens. At this time, I'm going to take a moment to read a message from our honorable mayor of the great city, Mayor Raj J. Baraka. Excuse my fumbling. The wind is blowing. So, civic education teaches us about history and mechanics of how our system of government works. They learn about the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of government and how these three branches must work together to pass and enforce laws. Over the last 4 years, we have witnessed and sustained attack on our democratic institutions and norms, which culminated in an attack on the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. Now more than ever, we should recommit ourselves to ensuring that residents have access to civics education. Our participation in civic life is essential to sustaining our democratic form of government, and without it, our system of government of the people, for the people, and by the people will not endure. As mayor of Newark and former educator, I thank and congratulate Rutgers University Newark and the Citizens Campaign for establishing a Citizen Leadership Center, which is designed to train students, citizen leaders, and community members in pragmatic problem-solving skills that improves our communities and increases community civic engagement. All the best for the success of the program, Raj J. Baraka. And in closing, I'd just like to say, congratulations, Rutgers University, Newark Citizen Leadership Center.
On behalf of Dr. Charles Minifield and Harry Pazinski, we thank, and all of us that are here, we thank you, we thank the mayor for those encouraging words.
Absolutely.
And everyone, please stand, please stay, because in a few minutes, as we close, we will all take photographs together. Thank you so much for being here.
You're most certainly welcome.
Your being here was right on time. And then finally, let me thank Dr. Minifield, Harry Pazinski, Jane Sharp. That's who she is. Michelle Curry and Andrea Mason Thank you to the school, for everyone that has helped to bring this press conference together. I'd like to thank the team from Citizens Campaign for all of their hard work in helping to bring this about as well. I'd like to invite you to one other thing. That is happening on November 10th. We invite you to join us at 7 p.m. as we celebrate citizen leaders and their work to bring our country, our communities, back onto the path of practical problem solving. You've heard that a lot this morning, practical problem solving. Better yet, why don't you consider hosting a watch party? You can find out more about this great celebration at our website. That's thecitizenscampaign.org. Ask any of us, the team, about this great happening. That's Wednesday, November 10th at 7 p.m. and will be repeated at 9 p.m. on social media. And if there are any questions from social media or from anyone that's here, we'd like to entertain those questions right now. And if not, we're going to say thank you for being here with us again on today. We'd like to thank also this individual who's helping us to hold up our podium. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol.
Thank you all.